Your body is intended to restore itself during night. But be honest, do you often wake up feeling just as weary as you did when you went to bed? Do your eyes feel heavy, hazy, or slow to get used to the light in the morning? Do you forget little things that used to be easy for you to remember, such names, where you put your glasses, or why you stepped into the room? Do your joints feel tight when you get out of bed, like your body didn't get better while you slept? If you said yes to any one of these questions, you might be missing three important facts that older persons require a lot more than younger adults. These fats help the brain and eyes heal while you sleep, especially when you're in deep sleep. And the most surprising part? Most adults over the age of 60 aren't getting enough of these fats, especially after years of eating low-fat foods. Please subscribe to this channel if you're new here before we go any further. This channel is only for older people. Every week, we share natural treatments, medical information, and lifestyle tips that can help people over 60 improve their digestion, heart health, joint health, memory, energy levels, and independence. You won't miss any helpful advice that will help you live your life after 60 with more power, clarity, and confidence. If you subscribe, stay with me because what I'm going to tell you isn't something that most doctors teach. But if you take these three fats at the proper time and in the appropriate amounts, they can help your nerves heal overnight, improve your memory, make your vision clearer, and even make your retina stronger as you sleep. Let's get into the first fat. I promise that this alone could change how you think about food at night for good. The best fat for seniors to repair their bodies is omega-3 fatty acids. You undoubtedly know the word omega-3 by now, but here's something that most people don't know. Omega-3 is more important as you get older. After age 60, the body has a harder time absorbing and processing lipids, notably for fixing the brain. About 60% of the brain is formed of fat, and omega-3 is the main thing that repairs damaged brain cells while you sleep. That's why people who are lacking in these things have worse memory, slower reaction times, and less attention. Picture this. When you sleep, your brain works to get rid of garbage, fix damaged neurons, and make stronger connections for the next day. Omega-3 is like a set of tools for fixing things. Without it, your brain tries to repair damage without any materials, which means that repairs take a long time or don't happen at all. This is one reason why older people have trouble waking up, thinking clearly, or finding the appropriate words. You might be surprised to learn that omega-3 is also quite important for fixing eyes. The retina, which is the region of your eye that captures light and sends messages to your brain, is one of the tissues in your body that has the most omega-3s. When levels are low, night vision gets worse, eyes get tired quickly, and some older people can feel gritty or burning. Do you have trouble seeing well at night or feel tired after reading for a short time? A lot of older people do, and it's not always because of their age. For a long time, people from different civilizations have known how important omega-3 is. Older people in Japan eat fatty fish many times a week, and their memory loss as they age is some of the lowest in the world. In Mediterranean villages by the sea, sardines smeared with olive oil are frequent dinner. Older people stay mentally bright even into their 90s. In Nordic countries, both kids and adults take cod liver oil every day to help their brains and eyes grow. If you're not sure how to use omega-3 correctly, here's what works best for older people. Take omega-3 at night, right after meals. Why? That's when the brain gets ready to repair itself at night. Salmon, sardines, mackerel, walnuts, flaxseed oil, and fish oil pills are all good sources of omega-3. For older people, omega-3 from fish is better absorbed than omega-3 from plants, especially EPA and DHA. Do you like getting your nutrients from fish or supplements? And have you noticed any changes when you take them every day? Stay with me because the next fat is even more important for fixing eyes. Omega-7 fatty acids, the fat that heals nerves and dry eyes. Most people don't know what omega-7 is, but seniors who use it say it makes their eyes feel much better, less dry, and more focused. Sea buckthorn oil and macadamia nuts both have omega-7 in them. It has a unique job to do in keeping the moisture layer in your eyes. Omega-7 may be just what you need if you've ever woken up with dry eyes, hazy vision, and irritation. But most people don't know this. Omega-7 doesn't only keep your eyes moist, it also helps the mucus lining in your body grow again, from your eyes to your mouth to your digestive tract. As you get older, this lining gets thinner, which can cause dry eyes, dry mouth, acid reflux, and poor digestion. Older people often address each symptom separately, but a poor mucus barrier is often the source of all of them. This next statement might change how you think about this fat for the rest of your life. Omega-7 also helps nerves grow again. Researchers looking into nerve injury in older people found that omega-7 helps nerve cells heal more quickly, especially at night. For hundreds of years, people in Mongolia have drank sea buckthorn as a healing tea before bed. Seniors consume it to relax their eyes and help their digestion. People in Hawaii eat small portions of macadamia nuts after meals to help their bodies absorb nutrients that dissolve in fat. For older people, omega-7 works best when taken an hour before bed. A teaspoon of sea buckthorn oil or a handful of macadamia nuts will help keep your eyes moist and lubricated overnight. Do you have trouble with dry eyes or acid reflux? Would you like to test omega-7 at night? Stay with me because the last fat is important for memory and repairing cells at night. Omega-9 fatty acids, the fat that heals and fights inflammation. Olive oil, avocados, and almonds all have omega-9 in them. Omega-3 fixes the brain cells themselves, but omega-9 reduces the inflammation around the brain so that repairs can take place more quickly. Chronic inflammation builds up in older people without them knowing it, especially after years of eating processed foods, being stressed, or not getting enough sleep. But most people don't know that inflammation in the brain doesn't hurt. Instead, it makes you forget things, feel angry, have poor sleep, and not want to do anything. Adults in Greece and Spain eat olive oil every day and sometimes even a tablespoon before bed. A lot of older people in these societies have very good long-term cognitive health. The answer is simple. Omega-9 helps brain cells stay stable, reduces swelling, and makes it easier for neurons to talk to one another. The brain has a hard time calming down sufficiently for deep sleep if you don't eat omega-9 frequently. Your brain can't do cleaning when you sleep if you don't get enough deep sleep. This is the mechanism that helps you remember things better, keeps your mind clear, and stops dangerous proteins from building up. Seniors can use omega-9 in a practical way by drizzling olive oil on warm vegetables at dinner or eating a few slices of avocado, or some seniors take a spoonful of extra virgin olive oil before bed to help their body rebuild themselves overnight. Do you use olive oil every day? Which source of healthy fat do you like best? Stay with me because the next part ties everything together with real-life examples. The omega-3-7-9 healthy fats from macadamia nuts, fish oil, and olive oil. The repair cycle, how these three fats work while you sleep. When you go to bed, your body goes through many stages of sleep. Deep sleep, sometimes known as slow wave sleep, is the most important stage for older people. Your brain's cleaning system kicks in at this point, and your eyes start the process of healing. Each of the three fats you just learned about has a distinct job to do in this time frame. Omega-9 helps reduce brain inflammation during the first 2 hours of sleep. This makes it easier for the brain to get into its deepest state of repair. Around midnight, when the liver is generally detoxing, omega-3 goes to the brain to help repair neurons. This makes memory and clarity better the next day. Later at night, omega-7 helps maintain the moisture layers in your eyes, makes them less dry, and makes the surface tissues stronger so you can see better. But most people don't know this. The body can only fix these things if you eat enough fat at night. A lot of times, older people don't eat enough at dinner or don't eat any fats at all. Because of this, the brain goes to bed with an empty toolbox. Do you get enough healthy fats at night? Or do you usually eat smaller meals? Stay with me because the next part will tell you exactly how much to take and when to receive real benefits. Dosage, timing, and combinations for older adults. Let's say it simply. Seniors need these fats in proportions that are consistent and predictable, not too much or too little. More than anything else, timing is important. For omega-3, consume 1 serving of oily fish at dinner or take 1 quality fish oil capsule right after eating. For omega-7, eat 5 to 8 macadamia nuts or half a teaspoon of sea buckthorn oil about an hour before bed. For omega-9, you can have a couple of slices of avocado or put 1 tablespoon of olive oil on your dinner. This mix helps the brain rebuild itself all night long, from start to end. Do you prefer whole foods, oils, or supplements? Which one do you think will be the easiest to fit into your schedule? Stay with me because the next part ties everything together with examples from real life. Cultural wisdom, real stories, and senior case studies. In Turkey, older people who live in villages combine lemon juice with olive